Students, now let us take some more paragraphs of the lesson, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, of the book Snapshots. So, come on, page number 3. So, as the narrator, what is the name of the narrator? Yes, name of the narrator is, yes, guess, tell me the name of the narrator. Yes, Aram, yes. Name of the narrator is Aram. So narrator was invited by his cousin Murad to ride on the horse. So then what was the response of the narrator? Let me put on some clothes, I said. He said, narrator said, Aram said, let him put on some clothes, let him bear some clothes. Put on means bear. Clothes, cloth ready to bear. So he said that let him bear some cloths before riding on the horse. All right, he said, but hurry. He said, all right. He is used for cousin Murad. His cousin Murad said, okay, but hurry, but quick. I leapt into my clothes. He jumped towards his clothes to bear. I jumped down to the yard from the window and leapt up into the horse behind my cousin Murad. I jumped down to the yard as he said, be quick to hurry. So he jumped down to the yard, jumped and reached to the enclosed area of the house, open area of the house towards the yard from the window and leaped up unto the horse and jumped to reach to the horse behind my cousin Murad, back to the his cousin Murad. That year we lived at the edge of town. In that year they lived at the border of the town on Walnut Avenue, and they lived to the which street? Walnut Avenue. That area was called Walnut Avenue. Behind our house was the country, and back to their house there was a rural area. What were there? Vineyards was there, orchards were there, irrigation ditches were there. Vineyards, creeper plants were there, orchards, there were the garden of the fruits trees, irrigation ditches, there were the hollow places where the water was collected for giving water to the harvest, and country roads, and there were the roads of the rural area. In less than 3 minutes, we were on Olive Avenue. Within 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes, they have reached to the Olive Avenue. How? Riding on the horse. And then the horse began to trot. And then the horse started walking. The air was new and lovely to breathe. Now they have reached to the open area and there was lovely air. There was new air and they felt relaxed, means it was lovely to breathe. The feel of the horse running was wonderful. When the horse was running, they felt wonderful. My cousin Murad, who was considered one of the craziest members of our family, began to sing. Cousin of the narrator, whose name was Murad, and that person, Murad, was considered one of the craziest member. He was most whimsical member of that family, and he started singing song. I mean, he began to roar. He began to roar. The narrator meant he could start making roaring sound. Every family has a crazy streak in its somewhere. In all the family, there is any member who is whimsical. And my cousin Murad was considered the natural descendant of the crazy streak in our tribe. And in his family also, there was one of the member whose name was Murad, and he was the next generation of that crazy streak in that tribe. Before him was our uncle Khosrow. Before him, in front of him, there was, before whom? Before Murad, his uncle, whose name was Khosrow. Already I have told you the name of his uncle in the beginning. So his name of his uncle was Murad, and before Murad, Khusro was crazy, whimsical, an enormous man. And how was Khusro? He was very big man with powerful head of black hair. His head was powerful and it was covered with black hair, and the largest moustache in the San Joaquin Valley. In the valley, whoever lived, his moustache was larger in comparison to the moustache of other people of that valley. So a man so furious in temper. Khusro was a man. He was very angry with temperament. So irritable, the person who becomes angry easily. So impatient. He lost his patience quickly, that he stopped anyone from talking by roaring. With his roaring sound, he stopped anyone whoever was talking. It is no harm, pay no attention to it. He used to say, it is no harm, pay no attention to it. How did he roar? Yes, it is no harm, pay no attention to it. Speaking these words, he used to roar. Who did use to roar? Yes, Uncle Khosrow. That was all, no matter what anybody happened to be talking about. That was all. No matter what anybody happened to talking about, whatever people talked about him, it didn't matter. Once it was his own son, Arak, running 8 blocks to the barber shop where his father was having his moustache trimmed, to tell him their house was on fire. Once it happened so. It was his own son Arak. Arak was the son of his uncle Khosrow. Means Khosrow had his son Arak, and he reached running. How many blocks? Crossing 8 blocks to the barber shop. Where was his uncle of the narrator and father of Arak? He was present in the shop of the barber where you go for your hair cut. Where his father was having his moustache trimmed. And at that barber shop, father of whose father? Father of Arak. Means, who was the father of Arak? Khosrow. Khosrow's moustache was being trimmed at that shop. Their house was on fire. He tell Arak informed his father that his house caught fire. This man Khosrow sat up in the chair and roared. This man Khosrow, father of Arak, Khosrow, sat in the chair and made a roaring sound. What was his roaring sound? It is no harm, pay no attention. There was no harm. If his house caught fire, it was not harmful. Pay no attention. No need to pay attention about the fire that caught his house. So crazy, so whimsical he was. His house caught fire and he said, pay no attention. The barber said, but the boy says your house is on fire. Your son is informing you that your house caught fire. So Khosrow roared. And listening this, Khosrow made roaring sound. Enough, it is no harm, I say. He said it was enough and there was no harm, he said. Who did say? Yes, Khosrow. My cousin Murad was considered the natural descendant of this man. Cousin Murad was the same as whom? As Khosrow. Same as Khosrow. And he was considered natural descendant. He was the next generation of Khusro. Murad was same as Khusro. Although Murad's father was Jorab, father of Murad was Jorab, not Khusro, who was practical and nothing else, and Jorab was practical man. But his son Murad was whimsical like his uncle Khosrow. That is how it was in our tribe. In that race, such type of people were there. A man could be the father of his son's flesh, but that did not mean that he was also the father of his spirit. A man could be the father of his son's flesh if a son is born from his father, but that did not mean that he was also the father of the spirit. But that man had not the same soul as the father. He had not the same personality as father. Sons were different from their fathers. The distribution of the various kinds of spirit of our tribe had been from the beginning capricious and vagrant. The distribution of the various kind of spirit. There was the different kind of personalities. Means in the family, people had the different kind of personality in that race. Had been from the beginning, from the starting. All of them were as whimsical and they were vagrant, wandering. So we shall discuss remaining paragraphs in next video. Thank you.